And you have to believe that you're making the right decision for you in order to see good results, because you are the one creating your reality. It's not your coach, it's not anybody else. If you are having a bad experience with a coach, it's because you manifested that. Hello, everyone. My name is Emilee, and I am a manifesting coach. And today I want to talk to you about everything I think you need to know before you book a coaching session, whether it's with me or anybody else out there. So let's get started. The first thing I think you should know is, do you really need coaching in order to get your manifestation? And the short answer to that is no, you don't really need anything. The only thing you need to get your manifestation is to get into the state of the wish fulfilled. Coaching is just there as an extra resource, an extra tool to help you answer the questions that you might have about the law, because I know there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of bad information out there and a lot of confusing things out there. So a coach is going to help you be able to cipher through the real shit and the bullshit. And a coach should also be able to help you figure out what is a good game plan for you and what your blocks might be if you're really having difficulty figuring out what you're doing wrong and why you're not manifesting what you want to be manifesting. But of course, none of this is necessary. All the information that you need is out there, and everything that you need to manifest whatever you want is always going to be inside of you, because that is what is manifesting your reality. The second thing that I want to discuss is coaching even helpful, or is it just a scam? And that answer is really just, it depends. It's a maybe, because everything in your reality is you pushed out. Every single person, every single coach is you pushed out. So if you already have some misgivings and you already have limiting beliefs around coaching, then it's probably not going to be a pretty experience for you, because you have to first believe that coaching is going to be helpful for you, and you have to believe that you're making the right decision for you in order to see good results, because you are the one creating your reality. It's not your coach, it's not anybody else. If you were having a bad experience with a coach, it's because you manifested that. And that's okay. I mean, you can always revise it. You can always fix the circumstances around that. However, I want you guys to just remember that everyone is still you pushed out, and the law is the law, and you can't run away from that. The law is the law, and it applies to everything in your life. So really, the only thing I can say is do your due diligence. Just like with any other purchase in your life, I would always tell you, always recommend to do your research and go within and figure out if you have any blocks or if you have any limiting beliefs about coaching before you book a coaching session, because it's going to save you so much time and so much heartache and frustration in the future. And the third thing that I want to talk about is, how can you pick the right coach when there's so many coaches out there, right? Like, there's so many different people, there's so many different ways to describe these things, and there's so many different styles of teaching and so many different styles of coaching. How can you know you're picking the right coach? And the answer, of course, always, it depends on you. It depends on your beliefs and your assumptions. But also, I would recommend that whatever coach that you're eyeing, I would hope that they have a YouTube channel or a blog or something that you can read up on, so you know exactly what their style of coaching is and exactly what they believe about the law, and hopefully it aligns with what you believe too. They should be able to explain things in a way that makes sense to you. And it doesn't matter how many followers they have or how many other success stories they have. If it doesn't make sense to you and you're watching their videos and you're walking away feeling more confused than you did before, or you just don't really feel that great, regardless of however many people they've helped before, that's probably not going to be the best coach to you. So what you should feel when you're reading something or when you're watching somebody's videos, you should feel inspired, you should feel excited, you should feel like, this is the coach for me, this is the person who's going to be able to help me get my manifestation, this is the person that's going to help me understand the law. And with that, I also want to add, please do not confuse a good manifester with a good coach, because it is an entirely different skill set to be able to manifest something for yourself and then to be able to teach the law to somebody else. Just like with anything else, whether you're a chef, whether you're a dancer or a singer or a tarot card reader, like, it doesn't matter what it is always different to be able to do something yourself and then to be able to turn around and relay that information to somebody else so that way they can apply it to their own life. It's true for everything. So I just don't want you guys to get into a situation where, maybe you pick a coach where, you're trying to manifest more money and it looks like they live in a mansion and they obviously have manifested so much money for them. That is great. However, sometimes manifesting things just comes really easy for other people. And sometimes, if you are trying to manifest money and you have a lot of blocks and a lot of limiting beliefs there, hiring somebody who is just naturally good at manifesting money might not be the best fit because they're not going to be able to fully understand or fully empathize with your situation. And they've never had any kind of resistance toward it. So, how are they going to be able to help you manifest that? Now, I'm not saying that a good coach isn't going to be a good manifester, or vice versa, but it's just something to watch out for. If you are looking for a coach and they're not flashing their dollars or they're not flashing their boyfriend or their girlfriend in your face all the time, that doesn't automatically mean that they're not going to be a good coach for you. So don't rule anybody out because of that, and don't choose anybody because of that. Choose somebody based off of how they make you feel. When you're watching their videos or reading their blogs, choose somebody based off of that feeling that you get when you are actually reading their content and consuming their content, not because you think that they have it all figured out, because it's just not really going to be any benefit to you. So I hope you guys have found that helpful. Please keep all of this in mind before you go on your coaching journey with anybody. And if you guys have any other questions, please let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.